Hi, I'm Jeff Heydrich, a realtor here in Columbia, South Carolina. Welcome to Peddling Properties. I've always loved exploring neighborhoods by bike, and this week we're riding through Ashford. Join me for a scenic bike tour of the neighborhood, followed by an inside look at one of the current listings. Let's peddle some property. Hello, and welcome to the start of our bike tour of Ashford, Ashford Park, and Ashford Hall, the three communities that make up Ashford. As you can see, it's a beautiful day here in Irmo. You may notice in Irmo, we have rolling hills in most of the neighborhoods on this side of town, which I like. Great for biking. As you move east toward the coast, the neighborhoods tend to be more flat. And the trees on our side of town, we have more hardwoods with a mix of pines. And as you move east, we'll have more pine trees and sandier soil. So Ashford is a community of about 500 homes between West Shady Grove and Highland Shed Creek Boulevard for the boundaries of the neighborhood. So it was developed in 3 stages. I believe I'm in Ashford Hall right now. And of course we have a black cat. It has not crossed our path though. Typical in the spring, it's a little windy, not too bad. So we're going to sort of head to the clubhouse, maybe take a little stroll through the amenities. Ashford is blessed to have tennis courts, a beautiful field that you can play soccer, junior Olympic sized pool, it's great for lap swimming, and a nice playground. We do have some areas in the neighborhood that haven't been developed, have been left natural or just slightly a little swampy there, but makes for some nice green space. Also, our roads are fairly well maintained in this neighborhood. Have a nice mix of trees in the neighborhood. Some cypress, oak, and pine are the trees most common. So the roads sort of on this side of the neighborhood form a big loop, which the clubhouse is on, which we're going to head to right now. So this neighborhood is in Richland and Lexington School District 5, which is one of the highest rated school districts in the area. We're very close to Dutch Fork High School, which certainly could ride your bike there. Dutch Fork Middle and Ballantyne Elementary. There's also some other elementary schools very close by. We had a growth explosion about 10 years ago, actually 15, where a lot of these schools were built. A little bit of hills again. And now our clubhouse is on the left. We'll be doing a little loop through there just so you can see, and very convenient to just about everyone in the neighborhood. Easy bike ride from where I started. A lot of people have golf carts in this community and use them to go to the pool and just stroll around. And I will have to be careful leaving this because there are spikes to keep people from entering when it's nighttime. Plenty of parking. The HOA fees are very reasonable at, I believe, around $517 a year. And generally in the summer, the pool's not overcrowded. You can come, and I think they have a dedicated time to swim laps. But there's plenty of lanes if you like that. There's the clubhouse. And you can see the pool and the playground and the tennis courts. Tennis courts have just been resurfaced. They're beautiful. You see them on the right. I don't know if any of them have been lined for pickleball, which is more popular in tennis these days. We're just going to go out through the gate so we don't see those spikes. Cannot be a better day to cycle though, if you like. The countryside just outside of this neighborhood is beautiful for cycling. Maybe this afternoon I will go for a ride there and include some video. But we have cyclists meet every weekend, and there'll be 20 or 30 cyclists riding the beautiful countryside near this neighborhood. So everyone likes to know the neighborhood stats as far as pricing. And so the last 12 months, the median sales price for the 3 communities combined closings, sale price was $341,000. The price range was between 250K to 460, and the average days on market was 33. And the average price per square foot was $155. The homes are, since there's 3 separate developments, they range from 1,500 to 4,000 square feet, mostly 3 to 5 bedrooms, and the average square feet for the homes sold in this neighborhood is a little under 2,300. As far as things to do, the biggest draw, and you'll be hearing me repeat this often in this area, is Lake Murray. In the summer, it's the #1 attraction for sure. Also very close to the only ice skating rink in Columbia, and it's the home of USC's hockey team. And you are a hockey enthusiast, there's hockey leagues, and USC's club team, which I believe won the national championship recently, plays out of there. There'll be up to 500 people watching hockey games. It can get a little rowdy when they play Clemson, our big rival. We also have Riverbank Zoo. If you're a mountain biker, we have Harbison State Forest, which is very beautiful. You can also hike it. It has a nice 5-mile loop. And as I mentioned earlier, we have beautiful countryside for cycling. Of course, you can always cycle the neighborhood if you don't like to venture out on the roads, but they're not too bad as far as traffic. There are tons of restaurants nearby. Some of the local ones that are popular are Livability Tap Room, Craft and Draft, which is a nice little local bar, the Bistro, and Catch 22. If you like chain restaurants, which some do for convenience, you just go down to Harbison Road. There are every chain imaginable there, along with our only mall in the area, Columbiana Mall, which is still very well maintained and popular, and great for walkers if you like to stay out of the elements. So now we're going into Ashford Park. Houses are a little bit different, but it's a very green neighborhood. As with every neighborhood, it would be nice if the neighborhood had sidewalks. Not that cars are too much of a problem, but the neighborhood does not feature sidewalks. Some people like them, some people don't. As always with my channel, if you're considering Irmo, Columbia, Chapin, Lexington, these will be the areas I mostly ride in. If there's a neighborhood that you are considering and you would like for me to do a cycling tour, put it in the comments. We will definitely try to accommodate our clients and visit the neighborhoods that they want to see. Hello. So we'll try to visit neighborhoods of varying, it's a little puppy, price points and accommodations. Hope I'm not going too fast, but it could not be a better day today for riding. Well, that about concludes our tour of the Ashford community. Once again, my name is Jeff Heydrich. Next phase of our tour will be a walkthrough of current listings, which we'll always try to do so you can sort of see a home on the market. But with this neighborhood, like I said, there's a wide discrepancy of sizes and price points. But generally there's only 1 or 2 listed at any one time. So we'll see what we're able to tour. Thanks again, and thanks for riding with me. This is Jeff Heydrich, Peddling Properties. Please hit the subscribe button if you have liked what you've seen so far. For our listing walkthrough, we're at the Ashford Hall section of the neighborhood at 310 West Ashford Way, taking a look at a spacious and beautifully designed home listed at $410,000. This home offers 3,006 square feet of living space with 5 bedrooms and 3 full baths, all situated on a generous 0.4 acre lot. You'll love the open floor plan that creates a perfect flow for both everyday living and entertaining. Let's take a look inside and see what makes this home stand out. Thank you so much for joining us on Pelling Properties, and I hope you enjoyed the cycling tour of Ashford. If you have any questions on the property we visited or any other property in Columbia, please do not hesitate to give me a call. We hope you'll join us for more episodes in the future on Pelling Properties, and please hit the subscribe button, like us, and provide any comments for any communities you'd like for us to visit in the future. Thank you so much and have a great day.